All right, everybody, I am back with a brand new DC update. And if the rumors that I'm about to talk about are true, it is absolutely disgusting what Warner Brothers Discovery and James Gunn are going to be pulling on the fans and the DC universe. And we're going to talk about this. Now, the rumor I'm going to talk about, today's all about going to be this video specifically. I will have another DC update either later today or tomorrow. But if all I'm going to talk about is this rumor for Superman Legacy today and also the disgusting marketing by Warner Brothers in regards to Blue Beetle. So the theme of this video is Warner Brothers Discovery and James Gunn are disgusting. So let's talk about the small potatoes first. Let's talk about the Blue Beetle marketing. So this is how low things have gotten. It says, Blue Beetle director responds to Zack Snyder's support, says film pays tribute to Man of Steel. There are some references to Man of Steel that we made out of honor and respect for the work and art of Zack Snyder. How nice it feels to have that support from people that one respects and that the fans also respect. That comes from Angel Manuel Soto, the director of Blue Beetle. Now, he's made some disgusting comments in the past. You guys could go look at those comments. Again, I'm not here to personally attack people for what they believe, outside of movies. But I will tell you he's made some very disgusting comments. And when I talk about the whole Man of Steel or the Superman Legacy thing, yes, I'm going to delve a little bit into James Gunn's backstory as well, his history. But I'm not liking some of the stuff that I'm seeing for the people that they're hiring to do the stuff for Warner Brothers Discovery. And what I find disgusting in all of this is that Warner Brothers is sure quick to kick Zack Snyder out and try to erase everything he's done, to destroy everything that was built up over the last 10 years by using his name to try and get fans to go see the film. This here makes me want to see the film less, because this to me is nothing other than another marketing ploy. And it's ridiculous because James Gunn already announced that this is the first character in his DCU and that he's moving away from the old stuff. Yet we have Angel Manuel Soto coming out saying this. So I wouldn't be surprised if the movie comes out and they've cut out anything that has to do with a mention of Man of Steel. And I'd like to know what that reference is. He says references. There's more than one. Supposedly. Now, we've been lied to before. We were lied to with The Flash. They flat out lied to us on that one. They marketed that film, and I got to see it early with the fans showing, and they said the special effects weren't finished and that they were going to be working on them, which they didn't change anything from there to the final film. And then you had the sister of the director come out and say that there was going to be this amazing post-credit scene that's going to get all the DC fans excited. And what was that post-credit scene? It was a ridiculous scene of a drunk Aquaman. So these were lies to just get people back into the studio or back into the theaters, the people who got to see it early. And this is another one of those disgusting things. They had Stephen King come out and support The Flash. You had, what's his name from Mission Impossible come out and support the film. And look how that turned out. And now we have Angel Manuel Soto doing this for Blue Beetle. Why was this not mentioned before? All of a sudden, this becomes a thing? Is this a last-ditch effort by the studio to throw something in there to get the DCEU people excited to go see this film? Are they that desperate? And the answer to that is yes, they are. You cannot believe anything that comes from Warner Brothers Discovery. You can't believe anything that comes from these directors or these actors, because they obviously don't know what the audience wants, and it's just another ploy to get people into the studio, or into the theaters. And I think it's quite disgusting. Now let's look at the whole reason I'm actually doing this video. So this comes from one of my viewers, and he says, "What the F is James Gunn thinking?" And David Zaslav, Warner Brothers Discovery, you're really saying you're putting a porn star in a huggable, happier Superman for kids? You low-life pedophile pieces of garbage. Gets rid of Cavill and hires a porn star for a Superman movie. Nice work, DC fans supporting Gunn. All right. So this is a report that came out from Kamoy.com on August 13th. So this was a couple of days ago. Now, I did some research on this, and I can't find anything to back this up. Now, this started circulating 2 days ago. And the fact that James Gunn has not come out and either confirmed nor denied this tells you something. Now, I don't normally like to talk about people's pasts, but a lot of people talk about this in my comment section about James Gunn's past and why exactly he was fired from Disney. And if you go look that stuff up on your own, it's some pretty disgusting stuff. This is in line with that. Now, I want to talk about what the repercussions of something like this are. On the surface, it's just gross and disgusting. Now, I had no idea when this was sent to me. I had no idea who Johnny Sins was. I'd never heard of him. So I had to Google this person and find out who he was. And that's not his real name. That is his porn star name. So why are they not using his real name? Now, everyone knows that Superman Legacy is going to be a mainstream film, right? They're going to be marketing it to kids, to DC fans, to adults, anybody who's into this kind of stuff. And these characters in these films are going to become very well known, the people playing these characters. And what do you think kids are going to do? What do you think kids are going to do when they see Superman Legacy and they get home and they start Googling this guy, Johnny Sins? How freaking disgusting is that? Now, I will tell you, there is a good possibility that this is not true, because I actually found an article back from 2019 also saying that this individual was up for the role of a Superman film playing Lex Luthor. Now, we've heard some things about this, these same characters. The guy who's playing Superman was also rumored to play about 4 years ago. So there's something weird going on behind the scenes. Like this was all planned out way ahead of time, and they're now able to execute the plan they wanted to do years ago. It almost seems like the studio, that this is all a sham, that everything has been planned, and that they already knew what they were doing many years ago, and that they've just been deceiving the public. If I could tell you that if this guy ends up playing Lex Luthor, I'm out. I'm out, and I will make sure I market this movie to let people know what is going on behind the scenes and what the repercussions are of hiring somebody like that to play such a high-profile character in the DCU. This individual, T-Bomb99, is absolutely right. You get rid of wholesome people. You keep on people. You bring on people like this. You support, what's his name, who played The Flash. There's some dark stuff going on behind the scenes here, people. There's some dark stuff going on behind the scenes, and this is despicable. If this is true, it is absolutely disgusting, and it's shameful on the part of Warner Brothers Discovery and James Gunn. This seems to be like some sort of master plan and targeting kids, and it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. All right, guys, I had to get this video out. This really has me really upset, if it's true. And the fact that Gunn has not come out and said something against it tells you something. And some of the damage has already been done. People are already going to start Googling him like I did. And that's going to bring people down a rabbit hole they don't want to go down. And you definitely don't want kids going down. What is wrong with this picture? If this is a rumor, this is something they should have jumped on immediately, and dispelled it. But instead, they're remaining silent. And more people are picking up on this story, and his name is getting spread all over the place. This is disgusting. I have never seen something so despicable by a studio. All right, guys, I will be back with another DC update either later today or tomorrow. I do appreciate the support. I took the weekend off. I will see you on the next video.